What's up everyone, it's Hey John and I jabber opportunities nonstop. In today's video, I want to discuss baked beans and the question everyone has. Is it dead? Is it going away? Well, in this video, I will show you with actual evidence of what will happen and to prove that this project, this contract cannot actually die, but it will take a long time. Are you tired of being rug pulled? Are you tired of being scammed? Well, come over to reddit.com truth over profit, because this is where you can share your stories on the crypto landmines so we know which ones to avoid, and then we can vet projects together. So come check us out and I'll see you there. Okay folks, just for some perspective, here we are on BSC scan on the baked beans contract. We can see here on the analytics, we can see the first day, April 23rd of 2022. For the first time have we seen the outflow be greater than the inflow. So what does this mean? It simply means that we are seeing more people eat than we are seeing people bake their beans. And we can see here, folks, 2260 eating, 1165 baking. So I wanted to show you a perspective, because when you see this phenomenon happen, what happens, folks? What does it mean? Just know that when you have more people eating than people baking beans, this means your percentage will decrease. And people in the chat are saying, oh my God, I'm seeing like 4%, 5%, whatever you're seeing. The truth is, I am seeing the same thing as you. I'm seeing people saying, hey, YouTubers are getting all these referrals and they are screwing up everything. Well, I can tell you for a fact that I did not get very many referrals, so I'm not part of that group, though I wish I was, but I'm not. But instead, what I'm doing and my strategy is to just literally buy it up and rebake as much as possible. But the main thing here is that this contract, it is a high risk play. Just know that when you put your money in here, it's a sunken cost. You will never see it again. You can only get it back by rebaking, and the more beans you have, the next time you rebake, well, it'll be a higher amount of BNB, because this is dependent on that solely. So here we are on BNB Miner Finance. This is literally the longest running miner. Now, the reason why I came here is because I want to use this as a reference in terms of how long can this project last. So here we are on the contract for BNB Miner, and you can see here that they started on March 2021, and now it's literally April 24th of 2021. So this project has been going on for literally 1 year and 1 month to date. And this contract is still alive. And as you can see here, they had a nice peak, a nice run up, and after that, it went down ever since. And you can see October 4th of 2021, ever since then, you've been seeing more and more and more and more and more people eating or mining their BNBs and taking it out of the TVL, the contract pool. Now, is this a cause for concern? Let's be honest, folks. We all knew that this contract, this pool, it wouldn't last forever. And the question is, how long will it be before I make nothing and bake beans? Well, I decided to make a projection for you guys, and I want to show you with actual evidence that, hey, you know what? This can last a lot longer than you think. So I want to go back to the baked beans analytics here, and we can see, say, around February 7th of 2022, and let's say we use January 26th of 2022, where we see we only receive 4.695 BNB, or let's just call it an even 5 BNB for that day. Okay, folks, so here we are on the projection that I made for you guys, all right? So the total TVL as of this recording is 33,246. And I'm saying right here, folks, how much BNB are we adding in every day? Total percent per day. This is a calculation based on the TVL. If we're seeing more people bake beans and eating, then you will see a higher percentage, and the max you can do is 8%. So what I'm trying to demonstrate for you guys here is that I'm giving you the worst case scenario. Let's say we only get 5 BNB baked in per day, even though right now we're seeing over 1,000. So today, as of this recording, we're seeing about 1,100 beans being baked, and we're seeing 2,000 plus beans being eaten. So we're seeing an inflection point in the baked beans contract. So again, I want to go with a worst case scenario. Forget the 1,100 beans being baked every day currently. Let's go with 5. You're like, what? What? 5 is nowhere near 1,100. And exactly, I want to do this for you guys to demonstrate to you guys and show you guys. So let's say that we continue eating at a 4% per day. So as you know, when a contract eats more than you bake, that means the percent per day will decrease. And we know the percent max is 8. So let's go with 4 for example here. So 4% of 33,000 is about 1330. So I'm gonna keep this flat here and see what happens. And you can see here, folks, the amount getting eaten will decrease every single day, as you can see in the chart, because every single day is another day with 4%. And every time the TVL decreases by 4%, it'll keep on decreasing the amount you can eat. And this is how the contract will stretch out the elastic TVL, the contract. This means that you will have time to be eating your BNB. So with that being said, the inflection point is at around July 30th of 2022, where you see about 30 out and about 26 decrease per day. So even at a 5 BNB per day and a 4% decrease every single day, it will literally take about 3 months before we see a 1-to-1 ratio. And at that point in time, the contract is pretty much flatlined and it's dead, and it will just continue going on forever. Because even the whales in the future, if they get a smaller and smaller percentage of the TVL, then that means that, well, they will be eating lesser and lesser. And of course, this sheet here, I will be sharing with you guys, and you can play with it for yourself, and you can do what you want to do. You can put like, say, 0.5%, and you can see everything change. You can go with 8%. You can make the amount per day 1100. You can do whatever you want. So I want to create a sheet for you guys to give you guys an idea of what could potentially happen. This projection here, I want you guys to know that it will be static in terms of the inputs, and you can get a better idea of what's going on. This is not meant to be a one size fits all application. So to answer the question, can this project ever die? Yes and no. Yes, it can die, like any project, right? Where if everyone sells off, or in this case here, everyone eats, yeah, the project will definitely die off. But even with the worst case scenario of 5 BNB per day, it will take over 2 months to reach an inflection point of 1-to-1, where you eat 5 BNB per day and you can only go out 5 BNB per day. Because remember, folks, even if you're a whale, that just means that you're allocated a bigger portion of that 5 BNB. It does not mean you will get the whole 5 BNB, because you can only eat what's in the contract. So just to put things into perspective here, can you eat something that isn't there? Well, just ponder on that for a moment there and think for yourself, and you will say, hey, you know what? Maybe I am overreacting. But just do know that as a contract shrinks, your percentage of that 5 BNB will be smaller as well, though. So it may look like you are getting nothing, but I suspect that at that point in time, people will get bored of this project here. And if there's no influx of new money, then it may just flatline, and there goes the baked beans contract. Yes, that is an honest truth of what could potentially happen. But based on the few AMAs that I've set into and hearing the way these devs talk, I would say these people are honest people, at least from what I'm hearing in the AMA. Obviously, I don't know them, so it's obviously just my opinion. So I want to share this with all you guys and gals today, and go to a link down below in the description if you want to get that link for the projection so you can play with it and you can hopefully calm your nerves, because I know people are worried right now, because this is literally the first day of the inflection point, and this is why I decided to make this video, to share this with all you guys and gals. The best way for you guys to support the channel is by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Get $250 in Bitcoin using my BlockFi link down below in the description. Get $25 in Chronos using my Crypto.com referral code. Get 5 free stocks courtesy of WEBULL. All you gotta do is create an account, deposit 1 cent or $1, and you get 5 free stocks courtesy of WEBULL, but you must be using my link down below in the description. And most importantly, have an awesome day, and I will catch you all on the next one.